Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here, and today I'm going to be buying stocks live. I do not buy stocks every single day. I want to also mention that this is not any financial advice. I am simply just sharing with you exactly what I'm doing and what I'm buying today, and I'm just going to be thinking out loud. It's important to remember that I am absolutely not a professional at this. I'm still learning every single day when it comes to stocks, but I think this is just a good perspective that could potentially teach some people out there something. Let's start by taking a look here. This is my Robinhood portfolio. If you want to earn one free stock, there's a link down below so that you can also get your first free stock with Robinhood. It's a win-win. You'll get a free stock and I'll get a free stock. Disclaimer, I put $30,000 originally into this account, so I'm up just over $2,000. The truth is that I've been holding this bag here, DVAX, for the past week. This is a vaccine company. There's been some rumors, and some potentials with them creating a vaccine for COVID-19, but no certainties there yet. You can see here, it's trading at $8.83 today, and the average cost, I'm at $10.01. My cost base is $27,000. So I have a lot right now in DVAX, and I'm just writing it out, to be completely honest with you. That's a great lesson learned of a situation where I should have put a stop loss on that order, but I simply didn't. So the majority of all of this here is DVAX, but what I want to take a look at today is Apple. So you can see here, I have 2 shares of Apple. The reason why I'm buying Apple is because, if you didn't know, Apple is currently upcoming is going to have a stock split. So basically what happens is, if you have 1 stock of Apple, you will now have 4 stocks of Apple, but the price will also be divided by 4. So if it's $400 at the time, then each stock will end up being worth $100, and then you'll have 4 stocks. So the dollar amount will be equivalent. This is coming towards the end of the month, August 24th. The reason why I'm starting to get into Apple is because, 1, I love their products. Truly, genuinely love their products. I have an Apple phone. I just got another Apple computer. Their products I truly love, and it's a cult following, right? The reason why I'm starting to get into Apple now is because I think there's going to be, first of all, there was a great earnings call where Apple was up and they were not anticipating to be up at all. Also, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of retail investors coming in. $100 Apple stock is a lot more approachable than something in the $400 range. So I think that a lot of retail investing money will get poured into Apple. So I bought a stock yesterday, I bought another one today, and what I'm actually going to do right now with you is I am going to go ahead and do a limit order. Buy Apple, over here, limit order, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the chart before I decide what price I want my limit order to be at. So I'm first going to take a look at the 1-hour chart. You can see there's been quite a big run up. Everyone's on the same page as me. So all these are quite overextended. Let's take a look here at the daily chart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set an order near the bottom of this particular candle. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and set a buy order at 420. And I'm just going to do 10 cents because people will set their orders at 420, and I think that there will be a lot of buying pressure in that area, so I'm going to set it just above. So I want my order to get filled by 1 share, and I'm going to go ahead and say good till canceled, and I'm going to allow this order to execute during extended hours. So done there. I have placed an order for 1 Apple stock, which would bring my total up to 3. Let's go ahead and go back to my homepage portfolio. I have just a few stocks here and there of different ones. Nikola. So this one's working out quite well for me. My average cost, you can see here, $32.96, and I'm up just over $2,000 here, up 18%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also set some limit orders for Nikola, limit price. So I'm gonna head over to the Nikola chart. So I am going to set it just below $38. And this is because I think Nikola is in a bullish posture. We could see here on the sequential a green 2 going above a green 1 on the daily chart. And when we zoom in a little bit, you could see that the 12-hour chart is also bullish, 4-hour chart bullish. The 1-hour chart's looking a bit toppy, so we could see a small pullback. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to set an order for near the bottom of this particular candle right here. So the low of this candle is 36.73. I'm gonna go ahead and put my order at 36 about 90. So buy, limit order, limit price, 36.90, and let's go ahead and add, actually, this is gonna be a good for day order. Nikola's a little bit more on the volatile side, so I'm gonna actually do 10 shares. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 10 shares of Nikola at 36.90, review order. Allow this order to execute during extended hours. Buy. Okay, so Nikola order has been placed. I think that's all I wanna do there. So Bitcoin is down today. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Let's start on the daily. Daily is looking pretty overextended. We have already seen a pullback. We might be seeing a further pullback. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 12-hour. Pretty neutral. The 1 hour we could potentially be seeing a green or a red 9 coming up, and then maybe a little bit of a bounce after that. The 30-minute is looking a little bit more. Yeah, so the 30-minute is actually looking a bit more bullish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to Coinbase. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put a market order in. So I'm just gonna be throwing another, let's see, $1,200 of Bitcoin. So that gives me just over 10% of a Bitcoin, a tenth of a Bitcoin. This is a market order, buy. All right, so when I look over here at my recent purchases, I've been taking, throwing more at Tezos. I like Tezos a lot. If you look at my fills, I had a lot filled at the low $3 range, and it's at $3.21 at the moment. I'm gonna go and take a look at the chart and see how the chart of Tezos is looking. The daily looks like it still has some room to run. Let's look at the 12-hour. 12 hours looking a bit on the toppy side. But it did make a higher high. 4 hours also looking a bit on the toppy side. So what I'm actually gonna do here, I'm actually gonna sell. I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I had 500 fill at 303, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make this 500. So when I look at my profit here, 321 minus 303 times 500. So that made me an easy 90 bucks there. I'm gonna go ahead and place this sell order. Market sell, but I'm gonna go ahead and place a buy next. So let's see where I'm gonna put my buy order at. I think 311 is where it's at. And I got that from the bottom of this candle right here. So 500 at 311. Place buy order, and that order is ready to go. Let's see how my XRP entry is coming along. My XRP trade is doing decent. Wouldn't really call it a trade, more of like just holding long term. So back over to trading view. Go back to my watch list. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and close out the day doing for now. It's early in the morning, it's just 10:45. This video will come up a little bit later in the afternoon, but I think that was exactly everything I wanted to purchase today. So I have in mind, right, different stocks I want to purchase, and sometimes I'm just waiting for the right opportunity, and I felt like today was the right opportunity to enter the positions that I did. Some I will hold long term, others more short term. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure to check out the links down below. You can get free Bitcoin, like I said, your Robinhood stock. You can get 2 free stocks on Webull as well. So go out there and create a portfolio that you love.